Yo, what is going on, guys? And today I'm doing something a little different. Today I'm going to be bringing you some tabletop gameplay. I've been playing a lot on PTCGO lately, and I thought it'd be really fun to test out some of the new decks IRL. Across the table from me, we got my partner in crime over here, Felicia. Felicia, say hi.
Hello, everyone.
What are you going to be playing today?
I am going to be playing my favorite deck, which is Mew VMAX.
Ugh, toxic Mew. No, I'm just kidding. And today I'm going to be messing around with Giratina V-Star. Alright, so as I said, I'm going to be playing my new favorite deck from Lost Origin. That is Giratina V-Star. It, of course, centers around the Comfey engine, allowing you to put cards into the Lost Zone, looking at the top two cards of your deck, and putting one of them into your hand and one of them into the Lost Zone. So it's a fantastic draw engine, as well as a way to really get those cards in the Lost Zone for your main man, Giratina V-Star. Giratina V-Star has the Lost Impact attack for whopping 280 damage. This card hits like a truck. It does that for 3 energy. And then, of course, it puts the 2 of energy attached to your Pokemon into the Lost Zone. So it can be a little detrimental, but it is still ridiculously powerful. But those cards going into the Lost Zone is not bad, because you have the Star Requiem V-Star power, which says once per game you can use this attack, and if you have 10 or more cards in the Lost Zone, your opponent's Pokemon is just knocked out. Gone. That's all she wrote. So it is ridiculously powerful, and Giratina is of course supported by the new supporter Colress's Experiment here, which allows you to look at the top 5 cards of your deck and put 2 of them into the Lost Zone and 3 into your hand. Now, a new addition that I've been playing in my Lost Zone decks that I think is really solid is Luminion V. It's just a great way to consistently get those turn 1 Colress's Experiment, which allow you to continue chain digging and really get your Giratina going sooner than later. But without further ado, let's jump across to the other side of the table and see what Felicia's playing.
Hi, everyone. I am super excited to be showing off my favorite deck, Mew VMAX. Probably a lot of people's least favorite deck. It has the super strong attack cross Fusion Strike, which allows it to use the attacks of other Fusion Strike Pokemon on the bench. I do have a few additions from this newest set, the first one being the Lost City Stadium. This card allows me to get rid of pesky one-of cards like Drapion V and Radiant Charizard, and get them permanently stuck in the Lost Zone so that they can't come back. And then the Lost Vacuum as well is a great one-of card in my deck, which I use to get rid of stadiums like Path to the Peak, which could be a big hindrance, as well as remove tools like Big Charms and Tool Jammers. And I am super excited to get into some gameplay today.
Alright, I'm going to give it a quick shuffle up, and then we're going to get right on into this. I am super hyped. This is the first deck I built out of Lost Origin. I've been really hyped for this card since they announced it, way back when? Quite a few months ago at this point. But let's see what we got going on. Cut or tap? So, do you want to roll first for the coin flip?
Heads or tails?
Heads, please. Alright, see, tails never fail. Should have gone with tails. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first.
Of course. Let's see what we've got going on here. Ooh, that sure is a start.
Fortunate for me, I'm going to take a mulligan.
Alrighty. Yeah, I think Mew's still a pretty solid contender right now. There aren't many other VMAXs that can do what Mew does. And Mew does Mew things. When the deck pops off, it pops off. Alrighty, I'm going to take my mulligan. Perfect. Alrighty. Ready to get your game on?
Good luck, have fun.
Alright, good luck, have fun.
Alright, draw for turn. Alright, really looking to get my board state set up here. And I've got a couple ways to do that and thin my hand. Thin to win. Quick fall away a Meloetta.
Alrighty.
Check the resources I have in my deck still.
Lead Meloetta, not too shabby. Of course, you always want your lead Mew. With that free retreat, the Meloetta is still pretty solid. But I'm trying to get your Mews down, get a few more Genesects down, and start drawing a lot of cards.
Right. I'm going to grab a Genesect and go ahead and fetch that.
Alright.
I will be going back into my deck, so I'm not going to shuffle yet.
Sounds good.
I'm going to go ahead and play out my Stadium.
Alright, Lost City. This is the fantastic new card from Lost Origin that a lot of Mew players are implementing into their deck. Such a fantastic addition.
Ultra Ball away cards. Go back in my deck to grab my Mew V.
Nice, nice. Ultra Ball. Didn't want to risk the cram for the Battle VIP pass. Don't want to live that dangerously.
We're starting to get a good board state, and this is going to get me 4 fresh cards, so I'm hoping that leaving in the deck, I can still draw into at least one more Battle VIP pass to get myself fully set up.
You got 4 of those bad boys in there.
I do. As well as more crayons.
Right?
This deck is all about item cards that get you what you need.
All those coin flips, man.
Alright, so I am going to Fusion Strike System for 4 cards. I do manage to grab a Genesect.
Who needs a Battle VIP pass when you just draw into what you need, am I right?
And then I am going to attach a double turbo energy to my V here. And then I've got 5 now, so I'm going to Genesect and grab 3 more cards.
Oof.
3. I am also going to go ahead and attach a choice point to my UV.
Belt
That'll be
comes down.
absolutely important against this Giratina.
Mitigates the damage that the double turbo, or mitigates the downside of the double turbo's damage reduction, I guess is the best way to put it.
And I am feeling pretty good about this setup and what I have for next turn. I am going to Genesect for 1 more card.
Yeah, you got it.
I can. And with that, I'm going to pass my turn.
Alright, let's see what we can do here. I'm going to draw for turn. I am going to start my turn with a Battle VIP pass, really get myself going. Now, I do kind of want to get another Giratina down, but at the same time, double Comfey here would be kind of nutty. Also trying to, let's see, I don't really necessarily need the Ninja right now either, so I think I'm just going to get down, well, I think I'm going to establish double Comfey. And then I'm hoping off of double Comfey, I'm able to find either a Colossus Experiment or a backup Giratina. That is my ideal turn here. Cut a chat. Alright, I'm going to switch into the Comfey. Then I'm going to use Comfey's Flower Selection ability to look at the top 2 and grab any one. I'm definitely going to go with this right here. I'm going to pitch my first card into the Lost Zone, being that escape rope. Put my little dice there just so I can remember how many cards are in the Lost Zones, but much easier to do that than to have to count every single time. So I'm going to vent to that Giratina that I did get off the Flower Selection, and then I'm going to scoop up net this Comfey, promote the next one, and use Flower Selection yet again. Look at the top 2 and grab any one card I find there. I think we're going to have to go with this bad. This is tough, actually, because this is what I would probably find off of here. This is a toughie. All right, I'm just going to grab this. We're going to pitch that Capture Energy into bin over there. And then I'm going to re-bench my Comfey and scoop up net yet again, promoting my Comfey and using another flower selection. Oof. All right. I am actually feeling okay to throw away this Mirage Gate to get another card into the Lost Zone. I do play 4 in the list, so I am okay throwing 1 away. And then I'm going to Escape Rope. You get to pick a Pokemon to go into first. Going to the Jenny. We all know what I'm doing, though. We're going into Comfey and using flower selection number... I've lost count. Do you know how many flower selections I've used? I don't know. All right. Oh, sweet jeepers. All right, well, that's an easy choice. Oh, gosh. We're going to throw that, and I'm going to play the Battle VIP Pass.
What a draw. You only needed 1 more.
I just need...
That was ideal.
That was ridiculous. I'm a cheater as well. What can I say? That was ridiculous. We're going to grab Greninja. I think Greninja's solid. And then, you know what? I might just leave that slot on my bench open, actually. I don't think that's too terrible. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the energy in my hand to get another retreat off from my Comfey into potentially something like Cramorant or something of that nature. So we're just going to shuffle up. And, I mean, we're trying to just set up, get as many cards as we can into our Lost Zone, man. Trying to build up to a big, big Star Requiem. Card attack. As a matter of fact, I am actually just going to bench this. And that is all she wrote for my turn. All you.
Ready. Drop a turn.
So now, because of the Escape Rope, I am forcing her to find 1 extra card here. That is the Switch. Checking the discard pile real quick. We've not down any switches yet.
Evolve my Mew into a Mew VMAX.
Okay.
And then here, I do already have the Switch in hand. I'll save that in case I wasn't going to be able to use that Meloetta.
Nice.
So I do have that card ready to go. And then what to do with the rest of the hand. There's a couple things I want to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to Ultra Ball away a Cramomatic and an Elisa Sparkle.
Alright.
Here I'm looking
Grabbing
for a
Mew.
backup. Grab another Mew. Here's my little buddy. I'm gonna go ahead and bench him. Actually, I'm going to go back into the deck. So I am going to Elisa Sparkle to Meloetta and UV. Some energy going.
Just something we're all super familiar with. The Mew things, getting those energies on board.
Giratina is a big boy.
Indeed he is. 280 hit points with no weakness. I mean, I'm not going to say Pokemon Company didn't know what they were doing, but I'm going to say it's a bit nutty. It is ridiculous, and that I love. This card is very cool.
And then I have no cards in my hand. I was able to thin that whole thing, so I'm going to draw 6 cards. Genesect.
A Genesect for 6? That requires fist bumpage right there. Oof.
Woo. All right.
Perfectly thinning that hand down. Damn.
I'm going to go ahead and play a pair of trekking shoes.
Boots, all right.
Keep it, because it's another pair of shoes.
The Yeezys, okay. I swear I always draw shoes into shoes. Every single time.
That's decent. Let's see what else I want to do with this hand before I attack. I do want to go ahead and set up my backup attackers. So I am going to attach choice belt right over here.
Alright, all of the belts. Mew is out here with fashion statements with these choice belts on.
And I do want to thin down so I can use my Genesect again.
It does have 5 cards in hand, so...
What do I want to get rid of?
Decisions.
I think that we will most likely not need another sparkle anytime soon. So go ahead and quick ball that away. And then I don't need anything off of this quick ball, so I am just going to fail it and shuffle my deck.
For sure.
Yeah.
You are.
And then I am going to Genesect for 3 more cards.
Sure. I believe. You don't got it like that.
So
I know you are down 1 catcher, I believe. So 1 catcher. So Star has what? 2 boss, another catcher in there.
yeah, I did sparkle this turn though, so I
Yeah.
am down that option. And I'm going to manually attach this turn to this movie. To quick ball again, away, a Battle VIP pass.
Nice. And then those cards you do not need. I'm probably looking for the potential boss's orders play next turn.
Cut a tap.
There we are.
I
That's a
do want to
thin deck.
Genesect for 3 more. I got the draw on this turn.
Yeah, right?
I do want to try and choose
Okay.
card.
Those are just the sneakers. Those are the sketchers right there.
Alrighty. And that is all I can do this
Oh,
turn.
she wrote. You say that's all, like you didn't just draw like here. I just look at the deck, guys. Look at the size of our decks here. Look at this. Yeah, that's all I can do. Draws 40 cards in 1 turn. Oh, that's it, guys. Get out of
Alrighty.
here.
So I am
Oh,
going
Lord.
to use VMAX's Cross Fusion Strike. I do have 3 Fusion Strike energy on the
Yeah.
board, so I'm going to use Melodious Echo for knockout.
Yeah.
And with my Lost City, put
Yep.
right into the Lost Zone.
So I cannot recover that, but I'm actually not too sad about it
Grab a
because
prize card.
that will add another Pokemon into the Lost Zone for me. So I'm torn. I can always promote the Comfey to try and draw, or I can just promote the Cramorant and get a guaranteed attack this turn. So kind of in a tough situation. I feel, though, that I should promote the Comfey. I think it is the best, probably the best play. And I'm just going to start my turn off with my draw. That is not great. Oh, yikes. All right, well, we're going to flower selection. We're going to find absolutely nothing. So, should have promoted the Cramorant to get an attack off here. Getting slightly punished. We'll grab this. That's 6 in the Lost Zone. I am so sure. I still haven't found any energy to utilize Greninja. None whatsoever. I only play, what, 12, 13? Not enough, apparently. I'm going to evolve both of my Giratina into Giratina V-Star, and that's it. I'm just going to have to pass. I am hitting a fat brick here.
Alrighty, I'm going to draw the turn. That was the card I was looking for last turn.
It's always the top card, man. It's always the next card. It'd be like that.
Evolve my Mew Max. And lots of cards in our hand this turn. Again, not super thinnable, but we are going to go. I'm going to attach Fusion Strike Energy here to our Meloetta.
I am concerned. She finds a boss's orders. This thing will handily one-hit KO my Giratina V-Stars just for funsies. Easy peasy.
And we did actually hold on to that last turn, so we are going to boss.
Which one you
in.
want? This one or this one?
I want this. He looks meaner.
All right. Look like we're in a pretty rough spot right now, man.
Really? We can Genesect for 1 more card here, since we have 5 in our hand and 6 out. So I'm going to Genesect for 1 more card. Might be an important resource later on. And since I used Max Miracle last turn instead of Technoblast, that tends to be the big limiting factor, is being able to switch around your Technoblast. But in this case, I don't have to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and
Melodious Echo.
Melodious Echo for knockout on my Giratina.
You got it. That puts me up to 8 into the lost zone now. There's no 8 on that
Gives me
die.
2 more prize cards.
Alright.
This is looking pretty good.
Let's see. So I am actually going to start off by promoting the Comfey, and I'm going to do my draw for turn. Oh my good lord. This is not doing me any favors. Alright, Comfey, flower selection for 2. Okie dokie. Well, I'm definitely going to grab this, and we'll put you into the lost zone right there. I'm trying to see what is the best way in which to sequence this turn. I think I am going to go with a... This is a bit tricky. So I definitely do need to... I'm gonna bench my Luminion V and use the Luminous Sign ability to search my deck for any one supporter card. I'm going to be grabbing my first Course's Experiment. Haven't been able to find these bad boys. Let's see what we can find. I'm going to do a quick deck check. I'm looking for one card in specific, hoping it is in my deck. If not, we might be in trouble here this game. All right, so I do see a card that I do need for follow-up. I'm going to do a quick shuffle and cut attack. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of dumb. I'm actually going to do this. No. I shouldn't have made you shuffle. I'm sorry. I'm going to Mirage Gate. And I'm going to accelerate 2 energies of different types onto one of my pokes. And that is going to be this Giratina V right here. Alright, now I'm going to shuffle. Unless you do that. And then I'm going to utilize Course's Experiment to look at the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 cards of my deck. 3 in my hand, 2 into the Lost Zone. So I'm going to go 1, I think 2 here, and let's see. Decisions, am I right? Bit tough. I think I might go with this right here. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm going to try and set myself up for a really strong end game. So that is 11 in the Lost Zone right now. I'm going to Ultra Ball away this Battle VIP Pass and Sableye to search my deck for a Pokemon. I'm going to grab another Giratina V and get my Giratina down for a follow-up attack. Let's see if we can make a comeback here. Being down 2 prizes in the early game, I'm actually going to utilize my second Mirage Gate. I'm down, what's that? Oh, I'm down 3. That's right, you did take a single prize on the Comfey.
Yep.
Facts. We're going to grab this and this here. And then I am going to attach both of those. I think I'm going to attach both of them here. I'm going to attach for turn, manually retreat, and then that is all she wrote. I'm going to go for Giratina's V-Star power, flipping the V-Star marker for Star Requiem, and taking a KO on that Mew VMAX and netting myself 3 prize cards here. Let's hope that can set me for success for the remainder of the game.
Alrighty. Starting my turn, I am going to draw for turn. So, this turn, a couple different options that we can do. We do have already still those 4 Fusion Strike energies out.
Yeah, you're swinging for 310. This
So-
Giratina's dead. This Giratina is super KO'd. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this one out with Giratina, man.
That's really all we need to do.
Yeah.
The question is, do we want to attack with our Mew VMAX or do we want to attack with our Meloetta, leaving just 1 single prize in the active, but we are out of KO range for any of the attacks for the next turn with this new VMAX. So why give up unnecessary prizes? So I'm going to go ahead and Cross Fusion Strike for Max Miracle for knockout for another 2 prize cards.
Another 4 into the lost zone. Not like it matters at this point. I'm throwing dice everywhere, just throwing them all around, dropping stuff. Alright, that looks like it's all she wrote for this game. I don't think there's any way I can potentially make a comeback here. I'm going to draw for turn and then use Comfey's ability to look at the top 2. And, yeah. She's holding the hand, so I assume she's got all those tablets in the hand. Let's see. I'm going to grab this right here and add that bad boy to the lost zone. We will evolve. I'm going to attach energy here, I think. Yep. And then I'm going to go for a Chorus's Experiment. For 5. I do need, okay, you, fantastic. That is great. And then I think we're going to go for this right here. Putting, oh, look at that. That is a fat stack in the lost zone right there. We're going to attach the air balloon to the Comfey. I'm going to retreat into the Cramorant. I'm going to equip the bad Mamma Jamma over there. Tool Jamma. And then I am going to Boss's Orders in the Meloetta. I think this is probably my best play. Knowing that my Giratina will go down next turn if I attack with it, most likely, I'm going to try and take the Fusion Strike energy off the board. And so I will now swing with Cramorant. And that's game.
Yep.
Yeah. You just have the one prize card. Yeah,
so all I need is this Cram.
All right, GG. Yep.
And my last tablet was fried, so it was actually kind of scary. Not if I didn't have all my fusion.
Gotcha.
So.
All right. Let's shuffle up and go into the next game. All right, going into game 2. We did have a solid start, but Giratina was unfortunately not able to pull through. Mew's aggression is still unmatched in the trading card game. Absolutely ridiculous. All righty. How you feeling after the first game? Confident?
Mew does Mew things.
Yep. Yes, indeed.
Are you going first or second?
I will be going first for sure. All right. Not too shabby. Prize cards coming out. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Let's get it. Game 2. The ideal Mew start. Draw for turn. Not bad. All right, well, I'm going to start off with Comfey's Flower Selection, as one does. Oof, that is not ideal. I'm going to have to get rid of that and grab this. Let me grab a die real quick so I can continue to count my lost zone. Makes my life a whole heck of a lot easier. I am going to bench the Radiant Greninja and use concealed cards, discarding an energy and drawing 2 fresh cards. Alrighty. I'm holding them out like I have to decide between them. I'm so used to using Flower Selection with Comfey that I'm just like, which one do I get to keep? Both of them. It's Greninja. Alright. Then I guess this is an interesting opening hand. I am not going to lie. I'm going to scoop up net the Comfey and promote the Radiant Greninja. I'm going to rebench the Comfey and then switch back into the Greninja. And then use another Flower Selection. Okay, that's not terrible. I'm going to grab this. We will throw the energy into the Lost Zone. And then I am going to bench Comfey number 2 and utilize another Scoop Up Net, scooping up my active Comfey, re-promoting this one, or promoting this new fresh Comfey, and using Flower Selection. Get the top 2. Okay. Not terrible. I'm going to have to grab this, and we're going to have to throw a Boss's Orders away. Don't like seeing a boss's orders going to the lost zone so early, but it does come at the price of getting a Giratina down, so I can't complain too much. We already have 3 in the lost zone, which is a really fantastic start. I am going to Ultra Ball here. This is a tough discard for sure. I know I can potentially... This is scary because the Comfey can go down here. I think I'm actually going to get rid of a Colress and a Mirage Gate here. And then we are going to establish that second Giratina that we all know and love. Or actually, well, let's not be too hasty. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that is A-okay. We got 2 Giratinas down, 3 in the lost zone, and then we'll have 2 Comfeys down on top of a Radiant Greninja. Lots of board-based draw, so not too scared. I'm going to re-bench the second Comfey, so I've got multiple pivots next turn. And it looks like that is all she wrote for my first turn. All you.
Alrighty. I'm going to draw for turn. That's not a card I wanted to get right now. So let's go ahead and get off this trekking shoes.
Alright.
That's a hard throwaway, guys. I'm going to go ahead and take it.
Okay.
Still need a lot this turn. Let's see what we can do. Alright, I am going to touch my choice belt. And then I am going to quick ball away.
That's an Ultra Ball.
Ultra ball away.
It's okay. Words are hard. Words are hard.
I do have more stadiums in my deck, and I hate throwing this away so early because it did me so well last turn, but I do have another one.
I too had to pitch away my boss's orders. So the nice thing about Mew though is this Mew list. You playing Silene, right?
I am playing Silene.
Okay, so you have a chance to potentially get boss's orders back into the deck later in the game. The Lost Zone, those are here to stay, unretrievable. So yeah, you're not looking too shabby. Deck check, the standard deck checks.
Yes.
Gotta
I
count
am
them.
going to grab a Genesect.
For sure.
Off of that, I am going to go back in.
You got it.
As tough as this is, I do need to get my board set up, so I am going to have to Ultra Ball away an Ultra Ball and a new VMAX.
Oh,
Important resources.
that's 3 Ultra Balls in your opening hand, right?
Yeah.
Oof. You might run into some problems pinning your hand down in the late game.
Yes.
It always feels so bad to have to like quick ball away an Ultra Ball or Ultra Ball away Ultra Balls or other stuff like that. So.
Alright, I am going to grab myself another Genesect.
You have a 0 card hand though, right?
I do.
So you're drawing a fresh 3.
Right.
Not terrible.
We'll see what we can get off of that. See if we can thin that down and get more Pokemon out. Really, my second turn, I'm always looking to set that Meloetta up first, and so far, it's
not it.
It's not it.
Not looking there. You
we've
still
got some
have
cards.
Yeah, you still have 2 Genesects to work with, and
Vision check system for 3.
yeah.
1, 2, and 3. And it's not it.
Not what you're looking for.
All right, so that's what we got, guys. That's what we got. We are going to attach an energy to our movie. We're going to Genesect for 1 more card.
That'll be MP pass every time, right? I knew it! See? I told I just had a feeling, dude. Oh, Lord.
Unfortunately, though, I did have to attach that Fusion Strike energy
Yeah,
already
before.
to my movie to get that card.
So we know there's no Meloetta this turn. So.
Right. So, what do we want to do instead, guys? We're going to movie down.
Pray. No, I do only have 3 cards in the Lost Zone, so there's no guarantee that I'm going to be able to get off a Mirage Gate this turn. Because I would need 2 Comfeys plus a Colress to be able to do that. So.
We are going to bench a Mew and a Genesect V.
Yep. I mean,
That
you're
way we
still
can keep
drawing.
digging.
Yeah, you're still drawing more cards. You got 1 more Genesect now, which is great. Yeah, you attach that 1 Fusion Energy. You're 1 card short then.
I know.
It's brutal out here.
I am going... No, I've got 5 out, so I'm going to Genesect for 3 more cards.
Okay.
2 and 3. Alrighty. sets us up for next turn. You're going to try to preserve this UV that already has energy and everything on it. Go into our other UV this turn. And we are going to pass our turn.
Alright.
Without taking a KO.
Let's get it. Draw for turn. Alright, I'm going to start off with the flower selection, looking at the top two. Oh, that is tough. That's a tough discard right there. We're already down, what, 2 Colress? We're down 1 Colress? 2? We're down just 1 in our discard pile. And you know, no? Okay. So I could potentially pitch this Colress, but at the same time, Jammer is so nice for shutting off. It's so nice for being able to shut off the choice spell that, in fact, I think it's so important that I'm actually going to grab the Jammer. And then I'm going to use Colress's Experiment. We're going in for 5. 3, 4, 5. All right, let's see what we can find here. Okay, we're going to grab one of those. I definitely want this. And then, guess we can grab this. And we're going to have to put those 2 into the Lost Zone. Let's see. We got a 6 on here somewhere. There we go. I am going to attach the air balloon here and retreat into my comfy and use another flower selection. Alright, well that's an easy throwaway. We are throwing away the Battle VIP Pass. I didn't even have to think about that one. Alright. This is not ideal, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go for a Radiant Greninja here and use the Radiant Greninja to draw 2 cards. Okie dokie. Not terrible. I'm actually going to evolve both Giratina V-Stars, make them as big as possible right now. I am still a little short, honestly. So, I'm going to, you know what? No? Yeah, we'll escape row. Let's row. Let's see what we got going on here. Probably force you to promote a Genesect here. Yes. Alright. We'll go here. Actually, I totally misplayed that. I'm Super Garbo. I'm Hot Garbo, as a matter of fact. Alright, well, I will... Yeah. I'm actually just going to pass to you. Unfortunately, missing the Mirage Gate there. Not being able to get an attack off with Giratina this turn might come back to bite me.
So right off the rip, we are going to go ahead and evolve into our Mew VMAXs.
Okie dokie.
We are going to attach a Fusion Strike energy here and try to thin our hand as best as possible so that we can start drawing some cards and get switched out. Active. So let's start with the active Genesect and get 2 cards. 2. Alright, so...
Just throwing cards all over the place while you're over there. Playing the game, I was over here fiddling and twiddling.
I'm going to bench a Melaletta.
Do you guys also shuffle fiddle with your cards while your opponent is playing?
Quick ball.
I do it religiously.
Quick ball. Just doing a deck search. I'm going to go ahead and grab.
It looks like it might have been a bit greedy for me to throw away that Colress's Experiment earlier. Maybe. We'll find out. I still also haven't found a training court, so I haven't been able to manually attach energy for a few turns.
I am going to grab a movie.
Alright.
And I'm going to quick ball away that movie.
Not too shabby.
This one, I'm going to grab nothing. That way I get the maximum draw off of this Genesect.
Discard pile slime.
I am going to play down one tablet. If I do
Okay.
get the tap off on Giratina, I am going to need it. Genesect for fresh 6 cards.
Ooh, calm down. I'm going to have to ask you to calm down, young lady.
6.
Looking for probably what? Boss's orders or a Pokemon catcher here. Second belt comes down. Alright.
Choose.
For sure. Oh, thinking about it.
Yeah. Keep this one. And then I am going to. So I've got 5 cards in hand. Got
Okay.
one more Genesect. A few things I need. So we're going to start with Ultra Balling away. Gosh, this is tough. Ultra Balling away.
You're really going in for the KO this time.
Grammatic.
Ooh, I'm going for the Cram.
That's the thing. I could go either way, right? I could Cram-O-Matic the Ultra Ball away, or go Ultra Ball away the Cram-O-Matic.
Live your best life, man.
And a UV.
Me personally, I would have gone for the Cram, man. You get that KO, oof. And Cram, then you'd need what? You'd still need one more modifier. And then you'd be able to get there. So,
Charge that. Alright.
last Genesect.
Genesect for 4 cards. 3, 4. Alright, so now we've got options. We have not played a supporter this turn. So I think what we're going to do first, we're going to Cram-O-Matic away a switch.
Alright.
See what happens.
Oh,
Dead.
rest in peace, Giratina, man.
So we've got
Yeah, that whiff on our part this previous turn is it's gonna cost us, it looks like.
and one more time.
Still throwing cards everywhere.
So right now we're at 210.
Plus belt, plus tablet, plus 60.
That's 270.
Yeah, you're short by 10. You still
Short
need
by
one
10.
modifier.
One more modifier.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to take KO. This is the card we're going to need.
Go.
So we're going to play the Pokemon catcher.
All right, good luck to you. No, wait, you don't got it like that, right? Twice in a row? Ah, roll it again. Okay, dude, calm down. Calm down. It's not that exciting. Oh, all right. I assume Giratina comes up.
Giratina comes up. Then we are going to Elisa Sparkle to Mew VMAX and Meloetta.
All right.
Oof. I miscounted.
Yeah, that catcher heads is not ideal. Better lucky than good, right? I'm being outsmarted by its sleeves. There we go.
Switch.
All right.
And we actually made a big misplay.
Mm-hmm.
Because I did not have the other fusion strike energy.
Ruh-roh.
So, do 270.
Yep, 10 short. I mean, oh no, right? Oh no, I'm heartbroken. All right, 270. Let's draw for turn. Okay, that's actually really solid. I drew the switch off the top to kind of save my butt. And then we're going to use Comfey's ability, drawing 2. All right, easy throwaway. Another Battle VIP pass right to the bin. And then I am going to scoop up net this Comfey, going into my next Comfey and using another flower selection. We just need Mirage Gates. All right, that's not it. That's 9. Building up to that Star Requiem. I'm going to use Radiant Greninja's ability to discard and draw 2 cards. Wow, that is not great. I'm actually going to attach the Bad Mama Jamma over there. We'll put out Training Court. I'm going to use the Training Court to get back an energy. Grab an energy. And then I'm actually going to... This is tough. I'm actually just... I feel like I'm forced to attach for turn already. Let's go with the fish here. Luminion V with the luminous sign. Looking for a supporter card. Just checking what's in my deck, man. I know I got lots of stuff in here. I know they're in there. Let's see. How many Mirage Gates are we? We got the Mirage Gates, man. We just need to find them. Alright. Alright, search for the Colossus Experiment. I'm just going to play it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we're going to go 1, 2, and... I guess we can grab this. I think that should be fine. Alright. That gives us 11 into the Lost Zone. Oop, it's on there somewhere. There we go. I'm going to then proceed to use... Do I use... Yeah, let's go double Mirage Gate here. Get 1, 2 energies. Oh, there's 3. Do we have another Psychic? We do have another Psychic in the deck. That's fantastic. I'm actually running pretty low on cards here.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm digging, but I'm not finding what I need. So, we'll attach 2 there, and then 2 here. There we go. Let's put the energy on. I think I was smarted by sleeves again, dang it. Alright, there we go. And then that looks like that's all we've got for this turn. I am going to Air Balloon, manually retreat into this Giratina, and then I'm going to use the Star Requiem B-Star power. I have 10 or more cards in the Lost Zone, so I'm able to use Star Requiem and take the one-hit KO on Mew VMAX, drawing 3 prize cards here.
Off turn.
Pretty solid.
That is something we were looking for this turn, which is good. Still have that big boy ready to go on the bench too. That guy is scary.
Yeah, the double Mirage Gate last turn really helped me set up.
Whiffing that KO was game changing.
It is
the least.
A little brutal, yeah.
So,
way of the road. It happens.
We are going to attach double turbo energy to VMAX, and we are going to Genesect for 3 cards. 3. Alright, that gives us some options. This is why I played this card specifically. I'm going to play my Lost Vacuum, and I'm going to get rid of that Tool Jammer. That messes up my numbers.
And what do you pitch?
I'm going to pitch my Meloetta to my Lost Zone.
Alright. Ooh, Lost Zone deck. Calm down. That'll be the day when Mew starts playing stuff like Chorus.
And then...
Yeah, Lost Vacuum is such a nice addition to the deck. Being able to get rid of not just the tool cards that prevent you from hitting the big numbers you need, but also potentially getting rid of stadiums like Path to the Peak that allow you, or prevent your Genesects from drawing all your cards. So, really solid.
A couple different ways we can go about this. I think that we're going to Genesect first for 2 more cards.
Okay.
We are going to put down our Lost City and bump this Training Court.
Alright, get him out of here.
We've already got so many cards in Lost, it doesn't matter if we add some more.
Nope.
And then we are, for this turn, going to be using our Silene.
Okay, putting 2 cards. Potentially 2 cards. Tails, uh-oh.
I used all my luck.
Oh,
I got 1 back.
Alright, 1 card back on top of the deck.
We get 1 back.
That's still better than nothing. Silent being able to get back some really pivotal cards like Boss's Orders, Power Tablets, whatever, Mew VMAX, whatever you might need.
We are looking to stall this out a little bit. We really needed 2 cards back. That is the problem here.
Yeah. What are we getting back? Stacking 1 card onto the top of your deck. What card is it? You do have to reveal it. Put any number of cards. I guess not. Discard on the top of your deck. I guess you don't have to reveal. Yeah, it's okay. I don't read cards, I guess. I don't play much Mew nowadays. I haven't played it in a long time. But...
And then I do have this Genesect, so I am going to Genesect.
I think I did used to play Silene, but I just flipped so many tails on it that I signed that I just never read it. I'm like, I flipped tails. It doesn't matter if you, because I wasn't getting anything back anyway.
And then he's already.
Yeah,
I'm going
he's
to
got
cross
10
Fusion
HP
Strike
left.
For Melodious Echo for knockout.
All right. That puts me up to, I don't know, lots of cards in the loss. 16 or something like that. Do I even need to keep track at this point? I don't think it actually matters. I'm going to promote the Compe with the air balloon. It's already my pivot, so that is fantastic. I'm going to draw for turn. Not a bad draw. I got some options here. I've got a pretty small deck. Let's see. Always... I actually don't think there's much else I need here. I think I'm going to attach Capture Energy over here to the Greninja here, and then do a quick deck search. I'm going to grab out a Cramorant. Cramorant might help me finish off this Mew VMAX. It's a great lead. It's also great in the late game as well. I know, you're cutting like 3 cards over there. I know, right? It's ridiculous. Alright, yeah, I don't think there's much else we can do. Let's just, I guess, thin some cards out of our hand. I'm going to get rid of the Battle VIP Pass and the Manatee. I don't need those cards. I'm just going to do a quick shuffle real quick. There you go. It's up to you if you want to cut.
No.
I know. And then we are going to retreat. I don't even feel like I need to use Flower Selection. I don't want to actually run myself the risk of potentially decking myself out here. And then I'm going to utilize Lost Impact. I was like, Star Impact. Words are hard. And then I'm going to get rid of 2 cards into the Lost Zone. We're up to a whopping 19 cards in the Lost Zone. We're swinging for 280 damage right now on this Mew VMAX.
Draw for turn. I am going to use this Chromatic to get rid of Battle VIP.
That's the ideal Cram-O-Matic target.
But it is a Tails.
Unfort indeed. Your deck's also looking pretty thin over there.
It is. Well, guys, I was trying my best.
I think, yeah, our board state is... We're pretty set up here.
But
we know
with
she
that double
can't...
turbo energy, that takes off just a little bit of damage. So
Double
despite
tablet?
these 2 tablets, we still need another one.
No, you've got Choice Belt. Oh, that's right. Yeah, never mind.
No.
Yeah, no, you have KO.
Is that?
Yeah, because 210 minus 20 is 190 plus 90. Choice Belt, because I don't have the jammer, remember? You got rid of the jammer.
Right. I'm like...
Yeah, your brain is thinking the jammer is still on there.
I am.
Yeah, jammer is not on there. So you actually do have the KO here on this Giratina V-Star. Woo!
Alright, we still can draw 1 extra card this turn. Let's go ahead and do that.
Maybe looking for a boss's orders or a Pokemon catcher to finish up the game on my Luminion. This Luminion's such a fantastic card in this deck. I absolutely love it. It's really great for searching out our courses, maybe potential bosses' orders. Such a great card. Fantastic reprint. It's a spiritual reprint of Tapu Lele GX, which saw so much play during its life cycle in the standard format.
We're going to go ahead and Cross Fusion Strike for Techno Blast.
Alright, for the... Jeepers creep. Look at this
Trying
Lost Zone. This Lost
back.
Zone is enormous. Alright, we're going to go here. I am going to draw for turn. You know, we do have game with Cramorant, but let's have a little fun. I'm actually going to bench the Sableye, attach the energy to it, retreat, and use Lost Mind, putting the remaining damage counters onto the Mew VMAX, taking the KO with Sableye.
Good game.
Alright, let's go next game. GG. Here we go, hopping into game number 3. Man, that the first game, super intense, down to the wire. I wasn't actually paying attention to the prize trade. I should have attacked the Giratina in that first game. Cramorant was still great. Second game, super good. Giratina, don't call it a comeback, right, guys? Don't call it a comeback. Giratina is still popping off. That feels really, really fun. I don't know why I handed it to you on that side. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't want to talk about it, okay? All right.
I am going to go first this time.
Okay, perfect. Let's see. Oh, that's weird. My deck is upside down. All right. Let's go. Okay, both have a Pokemon. Let's go. Prize cards out. All right, you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right, game 3. Let's get it. Man, you gotta love game 3s coming down to the wire. It's good stuff right here, man. Not too shabby.
Well, this is kind of a tough start.
Oh my. A fusion energy. Your hand is that? And what do you got in there that's oh so important? You gotta get rid of a fusion energy? Ouch. You gotta have some pretty gnarly stuff in that opening hand. Get down a Mew. I assume she then, it's a safe assumption that she probably has maybe a Mew VMAX or 2 in her opening hand. Or something like that. Can't get rid of those. Still throwing cards. You think I'd learn one of these days. I don't. I don't learn at all. You're not going back in?
I'm not going back in.
Not going back in? Oof.
It's a rough setup this thing.
That's A-okay.
Got a cat.
My cat Biscuit decided to join the fray. He wanted to come and see what the ruckus was about over here.
Pass.
Pass? Alright. Oof. I'm going to... Almost took 2, I think. Oh, no, we're good. Yep. Well, I'm going to go Giratina. I am going to then battle VIP pass like an absolute scoundrel. I know. I'm a dirtbag. Alright, going through the deck. We're going to want to get down that second Giratina. And we're definitely going to want to grab a second Comfey. Just checking, as well as some resources in the deck. Knowing there are a few key cards, it's always important to check a few cards. For Mew, for example, it's very important to check your fusion energy, power tablets, yada yada. And Giratina, it's very nice to do a quick search on your energy counts, and as well as other cards like potentially Luminion. I'm going to start off with the flower selection here, looking at 2. Okie dokie. I'm actually going to grab this, and that's 1 in the lost zone. I'll put down my little counter. Very easy to pay attention to that. And then I'm going to escape rope. I know, the only thing she has come up is the Mew. I'm going to use another flower selection here. Okay, not terrible. Yeah. So if I'm trying to figure out which one I want to grab. I'm going to grab this, and we're going to put the quick ball into the lost zone. And then I am going to Ultra Ball away an energy and Mirage Gate.
Interesting choices.
Yeah. I mean, I've got multiple other Mirage Gates in the deck, and I have some other energy I could potentially utilize. But I'm going to grab the Luminous Sign Luminion. And then I don't know why I'm shuffling my deck. I'm going to bench it and use its ability. Just force a habit. Do it every single time you go through your deck. Just make sure I shuffle it. But we're going to grab the Colress's Experiment. Now I will shuffle my deck. Alright, there we are. And then I'm going to use the Colress's Experiment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 in my hand. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and I guess I'm gonna have to go with. I think I'm gonna have to go here. Interesting choices though, for sure. Not ideal, but still not terrible. Okie dokie. I'm going to attach the air balloon to the active. I'm going to bench a Cramorant. And then I'm going to retreat into the Cramorant. And we're going to poke at this Mew for 110 damage. Did I already attach an energy for turn? No, I do not think so as well. I'm going to attach an energy for turn. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Awesome. And then I'm going to spit in instantly. On that Mew V here.
Alright, let's top deck out of this, guys.
Easy game, right?
Alright, so we are going to switch into our Genesect.
Okie dokie.
Then we're going to rope.
Alright. Could evolve. I think I'm going to go into the Comfey without the air balloon, actually.
Switch back.
Yeah.
I'm going to play 2 tablets. And I'm going to Genesect for 2.
Having to burn tablets early like this is...
Cramomatic away a choice belt.
It's heads every time, right?
Heads.
Oh my gosh. Woo! Keeping you in the game.
I still don't know if that is enough to keep me afloat.
I don't know, man, but you can get a Jenny off of it and keep going. At least you can...
That's all I gotta... That's all I got right now.
Yeah, Genesect and a dream. Oh no.
Still got lots of good things in my deck.
Absolutely.
Alright. Genesect. Let's do it, buddy. I need 3 bangers.
Yeah, there's gotta be some... You need, what, Energy, Mew, VMAX to get an attack, and potentially even more Genesects would be pretty good as well. So... Yeah.
Cut or tap.
I'll cut that real quick right there.
Right there.
Right there.
Those are the 3?
Yep, those are the 3.
Alright.
3 bad. No, I'm just kidding. And
So, that'll be my second Genesect.
Yep.
2, 3. And we get at least another Mew V down.
Okay.
That's all I can get down this turn. My question is, do I want
I think you gotta run.
to run?
You can't. I don't think you can afford to let me take the prize cards.
No.
It's up to you entirely, of course, though. Really? I'd probably promote the Genesect. I know it might get another Monsec in the active, but I'm damaging your other Mew here.
I know that,
I think you have to promote the Jenny.
But then I have no draw.
I get, but you think I'm gonna get KO'd? You think I'm gonna KO it? That's the real question.
Nah.
No?
Whiff every time.
Okay, sure.
Pass.
Draw for turn. Alright. I'm going to attach the jammer. I'm going to flower selection. This is kind of an interesting choice because I on one hand, one of these cards is extremely helpful. It will allow me to potentially swing quicker. The other one will almost guarantee it. But this is an interesting decision because I also don't know exactly what's prized when it comes to these bad boys. So it is interesting. You know what? I think I'm actually just going to grab this just to guarantee a attack or to guarantee it's set up for the following turn. I'm going to evolve here. I'm going to attach energy and manually retreat into my Cramorant. And then I'm going to play Boss's Orders on the damaged Mew. I know. And then I am going to spiff innocently with Cramorant and take 2 prizes. Now I am on an awkward prize count now because she's most likely going to be swinging into me with 2 VMAXs, so it's a little awkward.
Lost City.
Okay.
Match double turbo here. Jenny for 2. Ball away. P-pass.
Okay. Not too shabby. So I'm playing a little bit slow right now with cards getting into the lost zone, but I think I can afford to play a little slower, seeing as her board state is also not crazy ideal. So,
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oops, you see nothing.
I saw nothing.
I know, right?
Tap. And I am going to test that for 3.
New VMAX?
3.
Does it show up to the party?
Ultra Ball
Okay.
away.
Really rough hand.
Ultra Ball and Power Tablet.
Yeah, you need to get these Silenes to absolutely hit in this next turn or so.
But I get a Mew VMAX and I get an attack off.
Yeah, so not too terrible. Looking a little dire though, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I know. Alrighty, and then I'm going to Cross Fusion Strike for Techno Blast for knockout.
Alright, and that goes into the Lost Zone because of Lost City. I'm going to promote the Comfy with the Air Balloon and draw for turn. Alright, I am going to then... I'm going to use Comfy's ability first. I'm going to see all my options. Oh, that's a very easy decision for me. We're just going to throw that away instantaneously. I still do that. I'm still looking for 7s on a 6-sided dice. I'm never going to learn. Ever. And then we had a pretty easy grab off that. Completely unusable card in Manaphy and my V-Star, which is very solid. So I am going to bench this Cramorant, and then I'm going to play Marnie. I know it's probably more helpful to her than it is to me, but yeah, I know, the 2 cards. Shuffling 2 cards, of course, always weird. I know it's also beneficial for her as well as for me, but I would also like to continue setting up my board as well. So, and I feel confident being a decent amount ahead. I'm going to attach the capture energy. Now, because my bench is full, I actually don't have to do a deck search technically because capture energy can't activate. So, fun interaction. And then I'm going to retreat into my comfy and use another flower selection here. All right, I am going to grab, I don't think I'm going to need this turn. I'm going to grab this. I'm not going to need that, I don't believe. So, let's see. Then I'm going to net up this comfy, promote a Cramorant. I don't think I'm going to need to rebench the other comfy. And then I'm just going to spit innocently for 110 damage. Man, Cramorant is absolutely going in this game.
Alright, draw for turn. Alrighty. So, I do need to bench that.
Being down how many tablets? Can you even Psychic Leap and take a KO this turn? 1, 2, 3... You would have to... Yeah, even with the Power Tablet, you wouldn't be able to get a KO and Psychic Leap this turn.
I'm going to always sparkle onto these two.
Okie dokie. Sounds good. Fusion energy coming down. Alright, our hand's looking pretty solid for the follow-up for next turn. I should be able to potentially get enough cards in the Lost Zone to set up a Star Requiem play. And or Lost Impact, so...
Fusion Strike System for 2.
Okay.
Bench that guy. Evolve. This one was one I had to off last turn.
Correct.
Alright. That's looking better now.
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
Let's hope it's not too late.
No.
Do you have a fusion energy in hand or an energy to be able to attach to another player? That's your...
Genesect for 3. 2, 3. Quick ball. Battle VIP pass.
Perfect. Unnecessary. Great discard.
I'm not gonna grab anything though.
For sure.
Shuffle, shuffle. Cut it out. Last Genesect for 2 more cards.
Last Genesect. Just
right.
short.
So, right now,
You Technoblasted last turn, did you not? Or
I Technoblasted, yes.
yeah, so you have to find a way to switch as well. Switch your energy.
I'm gonna have to cram away this powder tablet. Which is unfortunate, because I need those.
That's all 4 tablets down the drain.
And that is a tails.
Oh, that might spell the beginning of the end.
Treat. VMAX.
Okay. Is that your... yeah. Interesting. Yeah. I don't know. It's either give up 2 prizes or give up 3, because I could potentially get up to a Star Requiem this turn because I've got 8 cards in the Lost Zone.
I don't think it matters at this point, though.
Yeah, I know, right?
Pass.
Pass. All right, draw for turn. I am going to Let's attach a basic psychic here to this Giratina. I am going to play Mirage Gate, which allows me to search my deck for 2 basic energy of different types. So we're going to grab the Grass and the Psychic, attach them to our next Giratina, and then I am going to shuffle up real quick. There you are. And I'm going to go for a Chorus's Experiment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. That. Yeah.
Still need switch.
1, 2, 3.
In this deck, you play so many switching options. You've always got to switch.
That's 10. I'm going to do you dirty, and it wasn't even in that pile. It was already in my hand. I'm going to switch into... I almost put that in my hand. I'm switch into the Giratina with the Jammer just because it is rip-roaring and ready to go. Might also prevent a potential return KO here. And then I think I'm just going to go for a absolutely mean Star Requiem. Flipping that V-Star marker. Not gonna lie, it feels a real good decision. It's such a cool attack name, Star Requiem. And take 3 prize cards.
Rough turn. That was not helpful. I'm going to...
Alright.
Attach there.
So, if she can potentially run away to the other Mew VMAX, that might buy her a turn. So...
I'm gonna Genesect for 1. Cram-O-Matic away.
Okay.
Battle VIP pass.
For sure.
Tails.
It's not your game this game.
Not.
No.
Me. And that's the thing with Mew. Sometimes you do have to get a little lucky.
Yeah, it either hits or it doesn't, man. If
2 more cards.
If you flip its heads, it's the best deck in the format. If not, it can be a bit disastrous sometimes.
I am going to use my Lost Vacuum and get rid of that Tool Jammer. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of a Meloetta.
You got it.
I am going to...
Man, I feel like you always have the Vacuum for that Jammer. Man, Vacuum is such a good addition to Mew. As if you thought Mew couldn't get any better.
Yeah, I'm going to actually take the Genesect, bench it.
Nice.
We have more draw.
Yeah. And you have 2 more Genesects still to use, so...
And then I'm going to Genesect here for 5.
Okay.
I do find my energy for an attachment here.
Nice.
Check my discard real quick.
What are you checking for?
Fusion energy. I got rid of one in the very beginning.
Yeah, you had
what it was.
in your opening hand, yeah.
Alright. Ball away. Sparkles.
Yeah, you don't necessarily need it.
DTE?
Yeah, you don't need those really.
I'm not sure what I'm digging for.
Yeah, right. That's a small deck you got there.
That's like 4.
Alright. Looking for the Silene, I assume? Yeah, trying to get those tablets back?
Trying. But I do
Yet
not
Silene
succeed.
has not showed up. She did not show up for work today, man.
Nope. Well, there's no way for me to win this, but I'm going to go out with a bang. I'm going to try to Pokemon Catcher in Illuminion for a couple prizes.
Oh, no. See, it's not. Oh, no. When it rains, it pours, man. That is salt in the wound. Oh, gosh. I'm so sorry.
Alrighty.
I mean, you could try and run away because I've already used Star Requiem. So,
yeah,
I think that's
might as well.
Yeah.
Find myself turn. Who's to say you don't have a boss in that giant hand, though? Let's be realistic here. All right, I'm going to Cross Fusion Strike for Technoblast for 210 damage.
210 damage? I have the boss's orders in my hand. Who's to say? I am to say that I do have it in my hand. Man, what a good game. I know that last one was a little slow for you, but man, these decks both rock. It was hanging out in the prizes.
Yep.
It's brutal out here. GG. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's gameplay. I had a lot of fun playing with these new cards and new decks IRL for sure. But if you like today's video, drop a like down below. And also if you want to see more tabletop gameplay in the future, let me know in the comments section down below. And subscribe to the channel if you like this type of content. And we'll see you all in the next one. Peace.